guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bull. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters.
Could you give us your reaction to that Trump posted video tonight?
It's a disgusting video, and we're going to continue to make clear bigotry will get you nowhere.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil, chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Do Democrats want to prioritize the health care of illegal aliens over a government shutdown? Because if the government does shut down, American
Excuse me, stop it right there. We're not prioritizing. What we're doing is saying simply we want to keep the government open, and we want to work with the Republicans and have a bipartisan agreement to keep this government open, and health care is at the top of our agenda.
But aren't Democrats demanding health care for illegal aliens? That's right.
Democrats are demanding health care for everybody. We want to save lives. We want to make sure that health care is available to those who would die, but having the help of their government.
So you're good with the government shutdown, even if it means giving health care to people who aren't American citizens?
Well, that's what you're pushing on. What you're trying to do is you're standing here and you're trying to make me say that somehow we're going to put non-citizens over Americans. Quit it. Stop it. This is the kind of journalism we don't need.
No, I'm just
you're divisive.
Questions.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no,
you're being divisive. No, please.
Not.
You don't need to ask that question. You're just trying to get controversy here. You're not going to get it from me. We want to save health care for all people. Thank you.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Appreciate it.
You're watching the MC Too Tall Show with your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host, MC Too Tall. And so, the Democrats, not the Republicans, but the Democrats decided on shutting down the nation. They shut down the country, or they shut down government operations because they wanted to slip in free health care for illegal aliens, for trespassers. Free health care for trespassers. In other words, if a trespasser trespasses into your home all the way from another country, cuts his finger while breaking into your house, or gets a big gash on his arm from the glass from breaking into your window to get into your house, he gets free health care. And Donald Trump is clearly an America First president. There's nothing wrong with putting America first ahead of the other nations of the world. If you're an American, you should put America first. I would expect if you're Russian, you would put Russia first. If you're Italian, you would put Italy first. It's a real simple concept. You put yourself ahead of the visitors or the trespassers. And so that's what happens. There was nothing in this bill that was America First at all. So the Republicans propose, okay, look, let's sit on this another week. We'll give you a week to scrap all that alien healthcare bullshit off the bill, and then we'll come back to the negotiating table, or we'll put it through, as long as the bill looks more American first. And Chuck Schumer didn't want to do it. This is Schumer's shutdown. This is Chuck Schumer's shutdown. And he deserved to be made fun of. Him and Hakeem Jeffries over there, standing in the background with his sombrero and fake mustache. And so, Donald Trump puts this little meme out, this AI-generated thing, and it's funny. And Chuck Schumer is saying, oh, you're making... What I think is more serious is that he's actually making more of a stink about that than he is about keeping the country going. So a lot of federal employees are going to be laid off due to this government shutdown. And you have Maxine Waters that's insisting on health care for aliens. And she's saying, I want to do it for every... Look, they're not supposed to have better or equal health care to American-born and naturalized American citizens. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. America first, man. America first. And so the Democrats, they want to do things that allow aliens to have the same benefits and rights as citizens. This way, well, they got everything else, might as well give them a voter registration card, or just might as well let them vote whether they're vetted citizens or not. And, you know, that's stupid, because they know their voter base is shrinking. You have purple-haired lunatics and people that still want to be coddled, who are mental slaves to the Democrats, and they're kept pent into that mentality by people like Al Sharpton, people like Maxine Waters as well, people like Hakeem Jeffries. So, of course, Hakeem Jeffries goes on, of all programs, the last word with lying Larry O'Donnell, because, you know, he's the perfect person to complain to about the Republicans, because he'll just take that ball and just run it and act like the Republicans are running this country to the ground. And they're saying the Republicans are bigots, they're racist, they're doing these AI-generated things that mock Mexicans. No, it's actually the mockery of how people like Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries pander to the Mexican community. And I thought it was well thought out. And I'm glad Donald Trump posted that. You got to have a sense of humor when dealing with these clowns, because they are evil clowns. And I hope there's a resolution, but in order for there to be a resolution, they have to cut out this woke shit. They have to cut out free health care for alien trespassers. You go into emergency, no matter who you are, the hospital has to take care of you, regardless of your insurance, regardless of whether you are eligible for free health care or not. The hospital has to take care of you. That is the law. So let that law work like it works, for these alien trespassers. And the free medical, the free health care, let that be for hardworking U.S. citizens, for veterans who fought for this country, for people who came from the ground up and built themselves up from the ground up with God's guidance, of course. That doesn't happen without God's guidance, whether you believe it or not. And let the free health care be for those people, not for trespassers that don't belong here. Get naturalized and then you're a citizen. And it's plain and simple. Don't cheat the system. Don't skip the line ahead of people from the country you came from, because now you're gonna piss off people who are your fellow Mexicans, your fellow Guatemalans, your fellow Hondurans, your fellow Nicaraguans or Venezuelans. Because you have people from these countries that are coming in to doing it the right way, processing the paperwork, learning the language, learning a little bit of history about the country, which is important. And then you got these stragglers that come from those same countries that are skipping the lines ahead of them. So they're obviously selfish people that don't even care about the people from their own country of origin. And there's where the problem lies, folks. There's where the problem lies. You're giving and giving and giving and giving away everything to selfish people. They'll just rip the stuffing out of you. No good. No es bueno, senor. No es bueno. And this concludes this episode of the MC Too Tall Show. And remember, folks, respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, like, follow, share, comment, subscribe, stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host that is never gross, MC Too Tall. Be good.